We're here tonight at East Brunswick High School. East Brunswick High School is partnering with Spotswood to deliver a Share the Keys orientation. And Share the Keys is a 60 to 90-minute program for teen drivers and their parents. We're going to focus on 5 particular behavioral objectives. First, we're going to talk about the importance of parents as role models. Next, we're going to talk about understanding the Graduated Driver's License Law, or the GDL. Also, how to enforce that law at home. We like to call it the parents' law. We're going to talk about ways that you can actually get some deliberate practice time in with your teen driver. And last, but certainly not least, we're going to talk about really how to control the keys and really limit the access to the vehicle to keep your teen driver safe.
Let me give you some really startling statistics nationally. So nationally, it's the leading cause of death for our teens. Crashes are the leading cause of death for teens ages 15 to 19. And I want you to know that the ages 16 to 17, they're overly represented in this number.
So Kean University, in partnership with the New Jersey Division of Highway Traffic Safety and the New Jersey Police, actually came together and put this research-based program together.
Well, I think any community programs that we can bring in the police department to our communities are great programs. This one in particular involved a culmination due to a tragic event. We kind of tried to turn something positive out of it total. So this event for us brought all these communities together in a joint effort in order to really kind of get a positive outcome, bring parents and teens together and make sure that we try and reduce any kind of future fatal accidents that we can.
Any opportunity that we have to kind of reinforce the message of driving safely and following the rules, especially for new drivers and teens as they get behind the wheel, is an important one.
But the only thing that's going to solve this problem of inexperience is experience. And experience comes at a cost. You got to spend the time, you got to invest. And it is impossible. I know how busy everybody is. I know I look up, it's 10 o'clock at night and I can't believe the day flew by already and I didn't get half the things on my list done. But this is just too important for it to just be another thing that doesn't get pushed off, and it gets pushed off till tomorrow and then the next day and the next day.
So one of the things that parents will do when they come in, they're going to fill out a contact card so that we can stay in touch with them. And about 6 months to a year, we follow up using that contact card. We follow up to see, in fact, if teens and or their parents have any new driving behaviors. Are they adopting any of the things that we talked about in the program? We're really finding some wonderful things in our research.
Driving at night is very different than driving during the day. Driving at night when there's a full moon is very different than driving at night when there's not a full moon, or when there's rain, or snow, or fog, or anything else. So when I start talking about deliberate practice driving later, it's like, oh no, it's raining out, we'll drive tomorrow. No, go now. Drive in every possible condition and scenario so you get that experience. Because we don't want that first time that a young driver's out there by themselves to be the time that they guess, and they just didn't know what to do. It shouldn't be about guessing. We talked about, I think Cheryl asked before, how many people play sports? There's this notion that it takes 10,000 hours to be good at anything, right? If you want to be a genius and an expert. Well, why is driving any different, right?
One of the things that I think is super important is to really understand the importance of parents and how they really can keep their teen drivers safe. I want parents to leave tonight actually having some really practical skills to help children help their teen driver be safe. By one, making sure that they are following the Graduated Driver's License Law to, 1, limit the passengers in their vehicles, to 2, to make sure that they're abiding by the curfew. We want to keep them safe. So I really want, the dialogue is going to be awesome tonight.
Hi Mom, sorry to bug you so late, but I just remembered, I forgot
I have a teen driver in my own house. When he started driving initially, even though the Graduated Driver's License Law says that he can get home, he needs to be home by 11:01, we weren't safe, we weren't comfortable with him driving, that late at night. So at first we put in a 9 o'clock driver, 9 o'clock rule. And so once Sid was able to show us that he could drive, okay at night, we moved that up to 9:30. So we're gonna we want parents to not only talk to their teens and partner with their teens, but we want parents to also partner with other parents so that they can bond together to also keep their teens safe. We're also really creating a connection so they can really talk about, just talking about these things are super important. Studies show that just having a verbal conversation around when you're going to be coming back and who's going to be in the car will really keep them safe as well. I actually did this program once before at another high school, and a parent came up to me afterwards and said, "Thank you, this is the first real conversation that I've had with my teen in a long while."
So parents just need to be involved and, make sure you're there for your kids.